Okay, I can find a 5-0 defeat at Wrexham. Where'd you start with that?
Listen, we owe our supporters. We owe them big time. The supporters that travelled today should never have witnessed that. That's out of character, out of context. Obviously, I wasn't here on Tuesday because I had a family prior engagement. But nowhere near good enough first half to that, and second half, to be honest. We was all over the place, and that's out of character. It's not us usually, but sometimes things happen in football like they did today, and we have to pick ourselves up and go again. But I've just said to him in there that I definitely won't be accepting that as a level. You can't go from doing what you've done against York to do what you did today. So, I'll take the responsibility as the manager of the team. It's my responsibility. I'll be looking at things closely this week and we'll go again, but nowhere near the Maidstone that I know, because the work rate just wasn't there today.
A bit like Tuesday as well, a lot of the goals we conceded were sort of self-inflicted, weren't they?
Yeah. And I saw them goals, and I saw these goals here today, so it's my job to do something about it. And I will.
Is it just quite difficult to see like that we got off to probably the worst possible start after 8 minutes, and then we seem to be...
Yeah, look, let's take nothing away from them.
Yeah,
we didn't do our jobs, and that's why we got punished. If we did our jobs, it would never be what it is. People were turning off us. We weren't getting tight in midfield. We kept on losing the ball. We didn't play our normal passing game. People panicked, and that's the reason why we lost. No other reason. We had to change it because we thought if we don't change it, it's going to get worse. So we matched up, but it just wasn't us, and it's never been us. But we didn't even get the ball down and pass it. We had some spells, but nowhere near what we're capable. But the biggest thing for me is the hard work. The hard work wasn't there. And if that was the case in the last 20 minutes against Dorking, well then that's down to me as well. The hard work wasn't there as well, and I'll take responsibility for both of them.
Obviously with the big crowd today, obviously some of them would have never played in front of this sort of crowd before. Maybe did the occasion maybe get them a little bit on that?
Maybe it could have, but I don't know. But we owe our supporters. We had over 200 of them come here today. There's been a train strike. People seem to forget there's a lot going on in this country, and these guys have turned up here today to support their team, and we got clapped off. I said to the players, you need to go and apologise to every single one of them, one by one. But that's just me, and I feel like I've let them down today. That's me personally, and I'm the captain of the ship, so it all falls on my shoulders. So I'll have to put it right.
So now it's going to be a big week ahead for the home game next week against Dorking. Like I say, they're probably going to need to owe a bigger performance at least to the supporters, aren't they?
If they're selected, if I get my way, I'll bring some players in next week.